Brett, while the president is here trying to focus on foreign policy legacy items like trade, Republicans think the Gruber fallout will finally give them the fuel to gut his signature domestic achievement.
President Obama posed in Asia today in front of a Buddhist statue that looked like a massive gold throne, as Republicans back home stepped up their attacks over Jonathan Gruber's comments, charging it's a glaring example of an executive branch out of control.
What this insider saying confirms that they were spinning tales from beginning to end because they knew they couldn't tell the truth about Obamacare and have a chance of passing it, even with its Democratic Senate with 60 votes.
From Capitol Hill to Naypyidaw, Burma, Democrats today struggled to push back on the firestorm, with the president's spokesman actually trying to shift blame to the GOP.
Well, it is Republicans who have been less than forthright and transparent about what their proposed changes to the Affordable Care Act would do in terms of the choices that are available to middle-class families.
Except it was Gruber, an architect of the president's health law, who said the opposite.
The lack of transparency is a huge political advantage. And basically, call it the stupidity of the American voter or whatever. But basically, that was really, really critical to getting the thing to pass.
House Democratic leader Nancy Pelosi, who famously said you needed to pass the bill to find out what's in it, today tried to say she knew nothing about Gruber.
I don't know who he is. He didn't help write our bill. And so, with all due respect to your question, you have a person who wasn't writing our bill commenting on what was going on when we were writing the bill, who has withdrawn some of the statements that he made. So let's put him aside.
One little problem. Pelosi seemed intimately familiar with Gruber in 2009 when she was selling the bill's benefits.
I don't know if you have seen Jonathan Gruber of MIT's analysis of what the comparison is to the status quo versus what will happen in our bill for those who seek insurance within the exchange, and our bill takes down those costs.
Now Democrats are running from Gruber.
To suggest that voters are stupid and that's how you passed it, you don't feel bad about that at all?
I disagree vigorously with that assessment, I think is what I would say. I think the fact of the matter is this was a very difficult undertaking, but ultimately this is a law that has had significant benefits for millions of people.
Republicans counter the ends do not justify the means.
I expect that we're going to strip out the most damaging parts of the health care law, focus on things that have already passed the House with bipartisan support. The employer mandate, get rid of that. Focus and try to eliminate the individual mandate.